Let me tell you why altcoins are fundamentally bearish, a thesis, a trading system to take advantage of the bearishness fundamentally inherently in altcoins, and live trades I'm going to show you. So a lot to get into in this video. If you're coming back, welcome back, Much Love Trap here. If you're new here, I make highly effective trading systems and I'm going to show you how. So I'm always a fan of working from the top down, from a thesis to the actual trading plan. I know that there's quants who develop trading systems just by using math and mashing numbers together. That's not what I do. That's important at the end to get it computer modeled, but I feel like there's always more edge when you start off with a fundamental thesis. So my fundamental thesis is that individual alts are bearish, and the reason why is because it is the easiest alts are the easiest asset in the world to make more of, right? The easiest tradable asset to make more of, right? So let's look at what's tradable. To make a forex, you have to create a sovereign nation. That's hard to do, pretty hard to do. So forex is one of the hardest ones. To make a commodity, a new commodity, you need to create a new physical good element. That's not even happening, right? You're not making a new commodity. To make a new stock, you have to create a new company. So that one's a little bit easier, but it's still hard to do. To make an alt, you have to push a few buttons, right? What else is tradable? I guess you can trade sports betting and so on, but basically alts are the easiest to create. And we see that. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. There's 100 pages here. How many? What happens when we get to page 100? Do they have more than 100 pages here? So they have how many cryptocurrencies? How many cryptocurrencies are there? 2024. This is a year ago. There's 22,000 cryptocurrencies according to CoinMarketCap. 13,000 currencies. The point is that there's a lot, and the world is constantly expanding. As of June 24th, there are over 9,000. There's as many as 23,000. That's not counting all the garbage on Solana and these side chains, right? So what does that mean? So what we are seeing an uptrend in the altcoin space. Now, I'm not necessarily so bearish on the altcoin space, but I'm bearish on altcoins. Why is that? So let's say over here there were 5,000 altcoins. Over here there were 500 altcoins. Now there's 25,000 altcoins, right? What does that mean? It means that, well, one price is actually down and there's 5 times as many altcoins. Think about this. What happens to altcoin prices if the altcoin market cap goes sideways, right? Think about that. Say the altcoin market cap goes sideways. What does that mean for alts? It means individual alts bleed down because the number of altcoins increase, the altcoin market cap goes sideways. Individual altcoin prices go down. Why? Because we have proliferation of alts means diffusion. It means too many projects competing for capital. It means dispersal of funds. So essentially, the it's super easy to make a new altcoin compared to any other asset. So there's more and more altcoins, right? There's like 20 forex pairs that are or foreign currencies that are commonly traded. Really only 10 majors, 25,000 altcoins. So it's possible actually that the altcoin market cap can go up, but the expansion of altcoins goes up faster, and the average altcoin is going down while the market cap is going up, right? Do you understand? So individual altcoins are fundamentally bearish for this reason, okay? So that is the thesis. Now we're going to look for a way to trade it. So what is the life cycle of an alt? Let's look at something that's been around for a while. XRP. This is actually one of the stronger ones, right? It pumps, it bleeds off, it pumps, it bleeds off, slowly bleeding off. Let's look at a more recent one. Celestia was one that people were excited about. So what happens? It's down what? 60%. I'm gonna look at some I haven't seen in a while. Waves is one I used to trade years back. Look at it. Had an insane little run, down 99.9%. Let's look at a couple more. SLP. Okay, this doesn't even go far enough. 99.95%. So this is what happens in the alt universe. This is what most alts do. Now you hear the stories of Pepe and Whiff, and see people make a lot of money. But that's rare. That's not the normal thing that happens. That's a corner case, but that's what's get a lot of attention. Alts are terrible investments, individual alts. Why is Bitcoin valuable? It's hard to make a new Bitcoin. Why is gold valuable? It's hard to dig out gold. Why are stocks valuable? It's hard to make a new business. Alts are not valuable because it's really easy to make a new alt. It's probably easier to make a new alt than it is for the Fed to print money. I would say it's worse than individual alts are worse than the dollar. This is what alts do. Wow, looks like a major rally, right? Major rally. Crazy. So what happens as the altcoin market cap moves is you have individual alts that live out their life cycle of blasting off and dumping. So you can short anything, but my idea is to look for and short the things that are actually overperforming. Why is that? Why wouldn't you short relative weakness? Why would you short relative strength? Because they're all weak, and when something is relatively strong, it has the greatest chance of having a fast and powerful reversal. Why? Because there's the most traders, there's the most bag holders, there's the most people who will get out of their positions if it starts to reverse. The more traders will get liquidated. And also, there's more volume, so it scales more. These altcoins, if nobody's trading them, there's not a lot of volume to get in and out of big positions. So in theory, we want to be able to get in and get out of big positions. So what does that mean? It means we want to trade the popular alts. So how can we do that? Well, we can go to CoinMarketCap. We can look at volume, sort by volume to see these have no volume, right? They're untradeable. But we can sort by volume. Pepo Clown, King of Meme, Pepe FC. Go to CoinMarketCap, sort by volume. Go down to the second page, just see what has unusual volume and add them to your watch list. And also you could be on Twitter and see what's the one that everybody's talking about. And then here's the setup. So you have those on your watch list. We only want to short, and I'm going to give you a system. I'm not telling you to trade the system, but this is a system that it's not computer back tested. It's not computer modeled. So I need to get it computer modeled. I am forward testing it and live trading it though. So I'm not telling you to do it, but I'm doing it. The first thing we want is we want the price to fall under the 100 SMA. It's okay if it runs out wide ahead of it, but we don't need to get the top of the market. We want to get the top of alts in a declining market, okay? So this is the first requirement. Where are we now? We're under the 100 EMA, 100 SMA, so we can start shorting, okay? So let me show you some setup, the setup. We're gonna go to Bitcoin. I'm not a fan of shorting Bitcoin, but I'll just show you what the setup looks like. What we're looking for is a failure at the highs and a close back under. So there may have been a loss or a small win here, but this is what we're looking for. A swing failure at the highs. And again, we're looking for something at the highs because it has the most volume and it has the most sellers to potentially reverse it. And also we have the closest invalidation. So as soon as it closes under this level, we can enter with a stop at the all-time high and then target some kind of low. Okay, so this is the setup that we're looking for. Pretty simple. Total market cap, crypto market caps, altcoin market caps under the 100 SMA. Now we're shorting things. The individual asset can be above the SMA. It's okay. So let me show you one, for example. See Ohm, it looks exactly what we're talking about. Flocky looks like what we're talking about. We see costs, we have TON, right? This is the setup. So let me show you, these are the live trades. Let me show you, first off, paper trading. I'm going to show you my live account though. I'm trading this lot in my paper account. You can see I have all these positions on. I've got a longs on Bitcoin and ETH, but Ohm is up 6,000. That's the one that's up the most. Ohm's the one that I got closest to the top. Flocky was a bit late. If I had taken it at the top, I would have done a lot more. Same thing with well, TON is near the top, but I'd rather. I don't have TON and Caspa in my live account, but let me just show you my live account so you can see that I'm not just LARPing here. Again, though, it's not computer modeled, so you should maybe not copy me. But you can see here, my own position is up 3,581. And my Flocky position is just up 345. And then I've got a Bitcoin long. And that's all I have right now in the live account. So again, the setup is, well, let me show you more examples of it. Let's go back to Celestia, right? So there might have been a failed trade right here, but right here, we've got a failure. We close under it. Stop at the high. We might take a couple losses here, but it's running. If it's still running, is running at, maybe we closed it here at 7R, pays for a lot of losses, right? Takes a while to hold, but yes. Let's look at file. Now that one topped in February. This one topped in March, actually. So if we look at the beauty of the alt market is that the alts are living out their life cycle different at different times. So this is something that you can take at different times. So get FET. FET didn't really give a clean setup, but yeah, sort of like this, I guess. So these are examples. What's another one? Um, I don't know. That's probably enough. Maybe we can skip through these and see. ARB didn't quite set up. Ethereum Classic also didn't quite set up. She probably could have sold here, but hasn't really moved that much. Maker. There'd maybe be a loss here, but a winning trade right on this day. This isn't a 101% strategy. It's also not computer modeled, but yeah, you can see how it could work and how it is working in some of my trades. ENS just missed the all-time high. MX token. So yeah, I don't recommend investing in alts. I'm a fan of investing in Bitcoin and ETH and selling alts. So that's my recommendation, but you do you. And yeah, much love, and let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace.